Hello there, I'm Charlie, aka Ronan Logan X, and this is Ronan Logan X Reviews. In this video, I'm taking a look at the Chirrut Imwe figure from Star Wars The Black Series Rogue One Wave. Now, before I start, I just want to say that as far as Rogue One goes, I really enjoyed the movie. And Chirrut Imwe is my favorite out of all of the new characters that they introduced in the film. So I was really excited to finally get this figure in my possession. Alright, to begin with, in the way of accessories, he comes with his bowcaster as well as his staff, and that's pretty much it. But I think these are pretty cool. His bowcaster does feature some articulation, although I would recommend handling it with care when positioning the arms of the bow, as they are really thin, and I've already had one of them pop out of place. Luckily, I was able to pop it right back in, but all the same, I would just say be careful. As for his staff, I've noticed that they've started doing this with a lot of staff type weapons where they have a segment in it where you're able to pop it apart. And I actually like this as it makes it a lot easier to get the item into their hand and to pose it without fear of breaking it, because rather than being one long piece of plastic, it's two pieces that pop together. Moving on to the articulation, he's fairly well articulated, which is pretty much the standard for the Black Series, and I had little issue getting him into a pose that I liked. I'd also like to make mention of the fact that they gave him cloth goods for his skirt rather than a chunk of plastic, which is appreciated, as when they've done it in the past where it's plastic, it basically makes any leg articulation a moot point. Moving on to the likeness, I think this one is pretty good. It definitely reads as Donnie Yen to me, and the paints on it are very well applied, which I think is attributed to their new face painting technology. However, I did notice some issues with the paint applications to the neck area on the torso piece of my copy of this figure, although that's not to be expected to be the case with all copies of this figure. Although it does indicate a lack of quality control in Hasbro, which is unfortunate, but it's something that I can live with. On the whole, I would say that this is a very solid figure and would give it a high recommendation, especially if you're a fan of Rogue One or Donnie Yen, but also if you're just a Star Wars fan in general. I hope you have enjoyed this video and have found it to be informative and helpful in any decisions regarding the purchase of this figure. If you have enjoyed this video, please leave a like, please comment, please subscribe, and if you might be interested in anything else of mine, you can find me on Instagram at RonanLoganX, where I post toy photography photos as well as puppy pictures of my pup Ripley. Thank you for watching and have a nice day.